File froze for whatever reason, but it is what it is, man. Laptop doing what it's doing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get that music pumping and running. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here on a Friday, baby, after Thanksgiving. So much to be thankful for. We had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I am like, definitely I went in with the ice cream, the pumpkin pie, just constant snacks and things that I normally don't eat. Processed food I should never touch. I feel absolutely horrible. I don't feel too good, actually. Even drinking not even my lemon water. Drinking like a limeade over here. It is Spindrift. It's supposed to be like the best, but you know, still processed food. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Bang, bang, bang. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Let's break it down, shall we? If you're new to the show, you've never seen the show before, we're about to blow your mind. We're going to give you some tip, tricks, and flips, things you've never seen in technical analysis. We're going to break it down. We're going to look at a new perspective. We're going to show you different ways to look at the charts, different ways to maximize profit, and we're going to find out so much. Again, my name is Samuel James Price. They call me the Crypto Lifer because I put my entire life into crypto. Every single dollar I had, I went all in. And I'm here now. And so if you put everything you have into something, it should eventually take care of you. The passion is the key. The passion is the key. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. And I truly believe God helped this whole thing occur. And how can I not believe in God? Because I started this tiny little channel and no one cared about me. I didn't even really have the true skill of technical analysis until I really put in my all 110% every single day. And then this channel was born. The Lifers were born. Lifer gang, 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 baby. Sorry. Lifer gang, gang. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We only have one life to live. Live in the present moment every single chance you have. There was days I lived in depression, thought about the past so much. Live in the present. Right now, you have right now to change your life, to get it in, to go after your dreams and make it happen. You have right now. Do something today you've been telling yourself you're going to do for years and years. Get it done today. Stop playing games. You are the change. You are the change. Let's keep it moving. And I am a motivational speaker because I had to get myself motivated to get on out of the rough. Sorry, that will stop. Sorry about that. And we're listening to some trap beats for pure fire. All right. I'm looking at Dogecoin. Interesting. It follows Doge, and it's in a bit of a flag here, attempting to break out. That candle is now above this flag. If I look at it on the 7-minute time frame, I got this little flag on Doge chain. All right. Doge is starting to pump. Doge chain did just get a little bit of a move here to the upside. Oop. Let me take a look here. Doge chain is a smaller coin. I made a video about all the different ways that you could make money off of Doge. Because there's Doge 3L, there's Doge chain, and there might be another one that I'm not thinking about at the moment. But those are definitely three. Doge 3S too if you want to short Doge. So all those are 4 assets that can all be traded for Doge, right? And like what I mean by when Doge pumps, you can take advantage of that move to the upside, The idea is to have a plethora of tools, tips, and tricks to get you through the game. You can't rely on just one thing. You got to be ready at all times. You got to have the arsenal at all times. You got to be ready to go at all times. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let me see who's kicking it with me. Lifer Gang. Shout out to Natasha Wilkes. Love that name, Natasha. I always love that name. Shout out to Transextend. You're funny. Transextend. Doge is... Shout out to Crypto Lifer Army, Lifer Family for Life. Shout out to the PS5 Future of Gaming. My man. Shout out to After Hours Investing, Viral Shorts. Shout out to my Lifer friend, man. Well, man, you crack me up on Twitter, man. I seen you with the Guinness, man. Shout out to my Lifer friend. Shout out to each and every one of you out there. Shout out to all my friends. And there's a saying, friends don't let friends become friends. And what it means is you just never overuse your friendship on another friend. Like a friend is just, you're always there for each other, like a TP. No one's taking too much on either end. Friends don't let friends become friends. Like, hey, it's an old saying over here. If you don't get it, I get it. I don't mean to offend, my friend. But if you're an oldie like me, my dad was born in like 1940, in the 40s. I won't give you the year because that's a little too much. Hey there, brother. Can you do a deep dive on KASPA? Thanks, bud. We've done this many times. But we will do it again. And the double fire off there for the alert. Bing, bing, bing. Thank you for the super chat. May God bless you and yours. jumping on into the live. You're legit. You forgot the I, man. Come on, man. You can't call me legit and forget the I, though. I'm messing around. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday. You got to be a little slicker on Friday. Like Friday's that slick, you got to be quick and swift on Friday. Now, let's take a look at CFG and KASPA. KASPA, he wanted the deep diving. You want me to do that deep diver? That deep diveruno. What is Gwei? I just wanted to teach people what Gwei is. Gwei is the Satoshi to Ethereum. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. If you don't know what I mean, then I don't know what to tell you over here. It's the small value of account for Ethereum. All right. KASPA is the fastest open source, decentralized, fully scalable layer 1 in the world. The world's first blockchain DAG, a digital ledger enabling parallel blocks and instant transfer confirmation, built on robust proof of work engine. I mean, it sounds great, right? Like, it sounds great. They've got the overall technical spiel down. Like, oh, I'm sold. They're going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm in there. Like, I want everything, Market cap 123 million. Good place to start. Honestly, it's not 10 million, right? Good place to start. Could actually begin to build. Definitely something to look out for. Could be a 100x coin for sure, in my humble opinion. Like, this is when we start looking for 100x coins. Total supply, 14 billion. Okay, not too bad. Max supply is 28 billion. That fully diluted market cap, 243 million. If you had the whole supply out at this price, you would get a diluted market cap. Okay, so, and let's just take a look at their marketing, how they do them. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being here. May God bless you all. Gallo had a good shot at 100x from where it is right now. $500, $1,000, and some of these coins could change your life. People don't realize that. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. But I just want to make that clear. It happened to me, so it can happen to anybody. If it happened to me, I'm a regular guy, who believed in himself and went at something every single day. That's all you have to do. Every regular person can accomplish their dreams. We are all the same. We just got to do the same thing over and over again. There's an actual equation to success. When you put 2, you put a plus sign, you put another 2, and you hit an equal sign, you get 4, right? You put yourself, you put focus, you put consistency, you have an equal sign. On the other end, you know what it is? It's success. Like, it's literally, like, take a deep breath. Be like, oh, it's that simple? It is, though. Like, clear away your whole brain, all the ups and downs, all the fear, all the doubt. You're thinking about the future. You're thinking about the past. The main issue, most people are not getting ahead. They're not focused on the present moment. The present moment is where you do the damage. The present moment is where you build the bricks, right? Right now, I'm focused on the stream. Right now, I'm in the moment with you. We're here at the same moment in time. This is it. This is all I have right now in life. Like, this is it. After this, I'll be with my wife, my kids, and everything. But right now, I'm here with you all. This is everything I have. This is my present moment. I have to put every single thing I have into this moment right now. Say what I need to say. Move with the energy I want to move with. Create the love and the frequency that I'm going for and nail it. All right? And nail it. KASPA at a glance. So KASPA is a community project, completely open source with no central governance. Follow in the ethos of coins like Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Monero. The coin was fair launched without pre-mining or any other pre-allocation of coins. I like to hear that. Technically speaking, KASPA is a proof-of-work cryptocurrency which implements Ghost DAG protocol, which is a decentralized acyclical graph. But unlike traditional blockchains, Ghost DAG does not orphan blocks created in parallel, but rather allows them to coexist and orders them in consensus. Whereby KASPA is actually a block DAG. You can see Ghost DAG in action in real time. Block DAG visualizer. The generalization of Nakamoto consensus allows for secure operation while maintaining very high block rates, currently 1 block per second, aiming for 32 per second with visions of 100 per second, and minuscule confirmation times dominated by internet latency. CF Chapter 6 of the research paper, some initial benchmarks. Ghost DAG white paper, Dark Knight white paper, KASPA Q&A. KASPA features, fastest transactions, instant confirmation, scalability. I like this right here. KASPA was designed to be hundreds of times faster than Bitcoin, with each KASPA transaction visible on the network in 1 second. Each transaction fully confirmed in 10 seconds on average. I like that. Who wants to wait for confirmation? All right. Efficient proof of work. KASPA utilizes the optical mining ready K-hash algorithm for consensus and security of the network. This algorithm combined with high throughput DAG and no wasted blocks makes it less energy intensive than other proof of work networks. It is proof of work though, which I like that. Security. KASPA harnesses an ultra secure block network with no compromise to decentralization, achieved with pure stakeless proof of work combined with a revolutionary ghost DAG consensus mechanism. And it's a block DAG overcoming the problems of blockchains. KASPA processes all the blocks in parallel, linking all side chains. This leads to a DAG structure that increases the formation of blocks per second drastically, creating a block DAG. Get the latest wallets, KASPA Web Development, Desktop Wallet, KDX, and the KASPA Command Line Wallet. KASPA in the news, accepted everywhere. KASPA listed on CoinEx, GhostDAG. And there you have it. Exchanges, TextBit, Mex Global, KAS, Trade Ogre, CoinEx, Invite. I mean, it sounds intriguing. It could go to zero. It could go to nowhere, too. I just want, people look at me, how could he say such a thing? You know what I mean? You just got to be open-minded. I've seen anything happen. I've seen the most beautiful projects. Phantom had all the bells and whistles, and then, look what happened. And I'm not saying Phantom's over either. Phantom's still a beautiful ecosystem. I'm just showing you what happened to it and what we'll have to crawl back from. We got Polkadot trending. We got Doge trending. We got Bull Run trending. We got some fun words here on a Friday. Hey, how much longer can we take a whooping here for BTC? So let's break down Bitcoin and talk about it. If you're in my trading group, we went over the fact that it was in this beautiful channel. Yesterday, I called out the fact that it was in a descending triangle. And I called shorts. And the descending triangle broke to the downside, the length of the base of the triangle. I've already done this for people in the trading group, but if you're new and you haven't seen it, bang, right? What we do here on this show, it's a lot different than other shows, is we give you free value every single day. I work tirelessly to give you free value because I believe I could die tomorrow, and this is what I want to do in my life. I'm in what I want to do in my life, which is being a personality online, entertaining you, and educating you, and getting you to believe in yourself and know that you can do anything you want. I show up every single day without a day off because I want to prove to you that you can too. My commitment is your commitment. Let's go, baby. Let's go. There's nothing better than knowing someone's going to show up every single day and lay it down. Consistency is key, baby. And it's all, I discuss it over, I go for the 4 Ds and I talk about them all the time. First, I had the desire to change my life. Okay? Number 1. Then I got dedicated to a craft, something that I really liked. I was dedicated to it. Okay? Then I had the discipline to do it in days when I didn't want to. I came here Thanksgiving, I should take 3 days off. I don't want to log all this equipment and build my studio. No. Stay disciplined. Get it done. Do what you got to do. Hit your commitments. Hit your commitments, right? And then determination. I'm determined to keep moving no matter what happens. I will not let anything in the way. Determination, baby. And with these 4 Ds, I continue to grow. Then you desire your next move. You manifest into reality. Anyway, I'm done. Let's stay in the charts for the rest of the day. I just love you all. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I got it in me. This is how I feel. This is what it is. This is why we have such a deep, strong family, because the connection and the vibration is real. Anyway, so look, top. So far, we've double top for Bitcoin. We fell out. We made this cup and handle. I'm going to go backwards in time and delete my older work here, right? And we'll pull this back. So we did break down, but then we pumped back to the upside in the middle of the morning. And we ended up making about this, this broadening wedge. You can even see a flag that broke in. Then you can even see we made the shoulder, the head and the shoulder, and that broke to the upside. So then this morning, I'm looking at Bitcoin, and I'm drawing what I'm seeing, and I'm looking at it. And I see that it's making this falling wedge with a bit of a cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. And I was like, that's amazing. What's going on here? And when I take a deep, deep look at it, I was like, well, there's a chance we could get a bit of a pump. However, I'm still short. I want to make it really clear, and I'll tell you why. The 1 hour time frame, very overbought, likely to roll over, not looking too good. Also, the 22-hour time frame, not looking too good, wanting to roll over. We'll look at that on a bigger time frame. It's making an engulfing candle right now and starting a bit of a dump as we speak, but we're going to go, the 4 hour, yes, dump, but, it didn't dump too bad. Like, I was actually really surprised by where it's at. But it can even go up here and then take a massive dump and get pushed down by that 22. Right now, I'm taking it one step at a time, and right now that 1 hour time frame's overbought. Wants to come down on us. I was saying let's watch what the 50-minute can do, and even that looks like it's kind of getting luster. The idea was here is I found bearish divergence up here, which told us to short the market right around these areas. I've been short ever since. We continue to make lower highs and not able to get above previous resistance areas, like resistance here. We can't get back above 16,000, right? 600. That's 16,650. And now we're losing other areas, right? And now it's also about this point of control I keep talking about. Thank you so much for the love. It's all about this point of control right here that I keep talking about too. We keep hitting this point of control. And it makes you wonder, like, well, if we can't get above this point of control, if we do, then we can move up here at least. And that's only going to make us get resistance at 16,800. We must make a move above 16,008. And right now we're hitting a bit of a lull, right? So the bad news is that we consistently can't get above the previous highs. And that is a slow bleed to the downside. And that the 1 hour time frame is overbought on the stochastics RSI and telling us that we're lacking momentum on the bullish side. I've still seen huge pumps out of here. We could double top and a huge pump come out of here. I've seen amazing things. But more than likely, we're stalling out on momentum. The probability, again, I could be 100% wrong. It doesn't, on any given day. But the idea is this is the probability that I'm teaching you. Things that I've seen for years and years and years. So right now, the probability is that we don't go much higher here and we eventually break to the downside, or simply sideways too. We simply could be making sideways behavior. We did bottom here. That's a double bottom with a bounce off 13,343 area, 350. So far so good, right? That's a bullish sign. So you don't want to see us go lower than that. We start to go lower than that, right? So I'm still short. Stop loss somewhere above this area, right? And I'm using sand as a short and different ideas. So, and I'll show you the other things that I'm looking at. So here's an ETH short. It's in a cup and handle in a flag, 1 hour time frame. So to me, the highest probability of a move today is short scalping the 1 hour time frame. And again, it may not play out. We could get something like this, where this just goes halves, and then look, we get almost like a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and this starts to dump. I'm open-minded at any given time frame, but we are above the point of control. Usually once you hold above it and you get some candles to close, you might bounce off it one more time, but you already kind of did. You're likely to head to the next high volume node, and even to these two. So you have some areas here of profit taking coming at you. Okay, so I'm looking at this closely. The E short is on my radar. Okay, Doge chain is on my radar, and you can see it's already pumping up about a 4% out of this little flag that I was talking about, 5%. And that's a quick 5%. Call it a day. 3% a day keeps the doctor away. You do not need a lot. People that are greedy go after too much. You just went after a small percent. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but if I just went after a small percentage a day, back in the day when I was going after so many big trades, if I just calmed down and went after small, I went up and down, ended up down maybe at the end of the year. And when I thought about it, had I just taken all the little gains, I would have been up 10, 30, 20 grand at the end of the year. Been able to actually lock some profits in, but it was all about being greedy. At the end of the day, it's really about greed. And even when you're like, no, but I give to my friends, I do all the right things, but it's like, but you even got to, it's a sensitive, deep part of greed that nobody knows but us. When that account's up and you're there and just a little voice whispers, it's trying to bury you. You already have what you need and you're waiting for more, I know one of my subscribers had like damn near $2 million. His life was set. Basically could have sold him in where he needs to be. Hey, this next bull run could be the biggest thing ever. And he'll look back and be like, man, thank God I didn't sell. I got even more now. So time will tell. I don't beat myself up over spilt milk. It is what it is. I used to for days, and that's not living in the present moment. See, living in the present moment helps so many different things about trading specifically. And that's why I teach you back. Well, he's preaching about motivation. He's not talking about trading. But in general, I am, because if I talk about trading all the time, number one, I'll bore you, even though you do here to come to trading. But I got to break it down for you and give you some real life feel. Another thing is, your emotions control your trading 100%. And if you're not in the present moment, you're worried about something or you're thinking about the past, and it's going to be very hard to focus on your trades, okay? It's just facts of life. Okay? Anyway, so Doge chain following Doge, but you know what? The fun may be over there on the 15-minute too. All right. Let's take a look at CAS, USDT, as my man asked about KASPA here on Mex Global. Wow, it's in a bull flag right now. Look at that. That thing could pop. I would watch this closely, and it's been hot. People have been asking me about it and talking about it on the channel. So we have some TA on it. So look, I had it here, and we said it was likely to go all the way here, and it did. We made this call too, 46%. So we've been talking about KASPA since it was down here. Sean, I don't know if you can find the first time I talked about it. I don't know if it's hard. That's probably super hard for you to do. But maybe if you can go back and find one of the timestamps and post it. That's so ridiculous. You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you think it's like a scavenger hunt that you're willing to cover, I'd like to see when we first really started bringing up KASPA on the channel. But this thing has been a monster. Look at it. It's up 243% since November 2nd. Like, this thing has just been on a complete tear. And you can see I got my TA on it. We've been talking about it. We've gone over it on the channel. Haven't been trading at MEX Global too, man. Use my link to MEX Global, baby. I absolutely love MEX Global. Jump into MEX Global today. Amazing, amazing place to find some of the best gems like KASPA, right? Can't get it anywhere else right now. And look, up 243%. You got the gains that people love, man. And look, high volume node, broke this high volume node, went to the end of the move. A little high on that 4-hour time frame. Could be getting a little extended. You see some bearish divergence starting to form now too, which you got to start to heed. So if I was in KASPA, it's interesting. I'm going to look at it one more time on a smaller time frame for a scalp. But this thing, amazing project. Amazing project. Seems to have a lot of steam. And people are kind of figuring out something's hot about this thing. Could it retrace back down to the 618? It may. To the 0046 area. But this thing, honestly, it's starting to grow on me. It may become something that I look at and accumulate long term. I like the tech. I like what they're saying. I like what they're doing. It has everything that I like. I'm not a huge fan of proof of stake. It's proof of work, but in a different way. It has a lot of the bells and whistles that I personally go for when I invest in a coin. I do like KASPA. Do I own any? No, not at all. Do I feel like I missed out? A little bit, yes. Am I a little upset about it? Yes. Am I holding it in? Yes. Did I know about it before? I did. People told me about it. Just didn't write it down. Didn't really radar in. Wasn't really true, like what, And that's another reason. All this, Sam Bankman-Fried, I want to talk about it. It is on the title. I hope he's on a Zoom call with Andrew Sorkin. I hope he's not actually coming to New York. But if he comes to New York, I think that's just kind of crazy. What is everybody, like, how is that possible? You know what I mean? How is that humanly possible? Anyway, do we not know the whole story? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what actually happened? What went on? I mean, we do know that people's funds have disappeared, and nobody has answered for it at all. Yet we're all supposed to be protected. I have no idea what's going on. It's really strange to me. And every day I wake up in this bizarre world, I wonder, like, what is happening, right? And I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to allow it on my channel. We're going to stay in love and live in love, and we're going to approach it so differently than all the other channels approach it, because I know how to move frequency and I know how to bend vibration. And I'm telling you right now, just study and follow along with me and let it seep in. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let it seep in anyway, because it will over time. And I will teach you how to change the world through vibration and energy, and you'll be on point. So look, this is breaking out. This looks really nice. Interesting, right? It does have a target for another 19%. And can it break a zero? This thing's trying to break a zero. While my finger keeps slipping. Different setup for different days. But my finger's, finger happy. Trigger happy. Look, swing down, swing up. You do see some bearish divergence here. You see this? That's a bearish divergence starting to form on KASPA. Telling you that could be time to take some profits here. Right? Well, we did have some there that did kind of continue to the upside. Okay? Okay, so I zoom into KASPA, and look, that 15-minute is in a bit of a bull flag. That's a continuation pattern. 68% chance that it could rip to the upside. Just the length of this area doesn't look like huge gains, like 5 to 4% or something. About 6.4, but KASPA looks like it could continue. Wow, and it just continued to make look like really bullish patterns. Unreal. That's why we have so many people in the trading group as many eyes as possible on this market because there's just so many coins and so many things to think about. And I'm telling you right now, that's why this group is gold. That's why it's worth the 99. Everyone's like, well, I pay for a trading group. You can learn it on your own. You can learn anything on your own. Number one, you'll learn it faster with us. I'll give you just really shortcut ways to learn, and I'll give you homework. There'll be more people encouraging you. You'll feel more obligated to actually push forward, and that alone is worth it. And another reason why I believe it's worth it is because you have access to so many other people's eyes. You know what I mean? Like, if you looked at trading like being in war, which I do, and you're trying to find out, like, the coordinates of the enemy is trying to find, like, gains. So we're all trying to find where the enemy's at, let's just say. Like, it's, we're all trying to find the gains. And if we had 4 or 5 guys on watch with night vision goggle, it would be one thing, right? But what if we had 800 people, and people were taking different shifts? Some people were asleep, some people were, and we had people all around the world. It's like, we'd be able to really maximize our potential. And so, like, once you jump into the Lifer gang and you decide to come in, you get the benefit of all the other people's eyes on the market. Something that you don't get alone. You know what I mean? That alone is is amazing. Like, even though it's just an organization of that many people. All right. Understand others and grow wise. Understand yourself and become enlightened. Conquering others requires force. Conquering yourself takes power. Knowing sufficiency, find abundance. Acting with the strength of resolution. Hold your place and endure. Who dies without perishing lives on. Interesting, right? Some deepness. Eternal Tao has no name, although simple and subtle. No one in the world can master it. If those who rule could grasp it, everything in the world would honor them. Everything in the world would honor them. Heaven and earth would join to rain sweet dew on the people, without a command being given. Rule is begun by naming, but naming can proliferate. No one to stop. No one reason sets limits to avoid peril. Imagine Tao's presence in the world. It flows like streams and rivulets in great rivers and the sea. I don't know what that truly means. I would have to sit there and really let that sit in. The first one made sense to me. That one I would have to kind of dive deeper into Taoism and Tao, but I get it. I think. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So KASPA in a tight little thing, and this is in a tight little flag here. They could position itself up a little, for a little move here. We did see some bearish divergence. So let me look at on the bigger time frame, like the daily. Little overbought on the daily. 22-hour actually has legs. Says this thing could continue. Look, it's like it broke out of here, and it looks like it could be just getting started. 22-hour has room to move. So, wow. Gives me some more insight that this may actually pump out of this to continue up and continue to the target, which is about a 20% gain. Sorry. I want the greenery. I want this green thing here. 18.3% gains coming. That's what we're looking for. Watching KASPA quickly, and you guys are like, wow, he's stuck on this. But you have to understand, if I stick on a coin, there's a reason. I'm starting to vibe in it. It's starting to vibrate to me. It's telling me a story, and the story's starting to come in. And I've seen many setups in my life. So when I start digging a coin, there's a reason. Something's going on. Something is brewing. Something is key. And there's some, I'm picking up some vibrational energy from the whole setup, Wow, so KASPA's pretty cool. All right. Let me get back into the chat, see what's going on. It's a Friday, too. Remember, you're going to have lower volume today. All right? That is what it is. And less people, or more people. Your technical is spot on. Shout out to Alucard, man. I just find it difficult to understand all the knowledge you give out for free every day. We're going to pass 16,006 within the hour, promise. Even a lot sooner. I think roughly 5 to 30 minutes. You promise. Wow, that's crazy. Making promises. Even I don't do that. And I have statistics and probability behind me. A lot of times I say it's likely to go up right now, and it does. I get it. But the promise? I don't never want to break a promise, so I don't use that word. I don't throw that word out there. You know what I mean? I just made some updates, as you can see. So now I got to update my Bookmap. If you don't have a hardware wallet, Lifer has a link for the TREZOR Model T. Thank you for putting that out there. Jump on in and get your TREZOR Touch today, okay? make sure you get it, man. You know, got to have a hardware wallet. And what you can do is you can even buy a hardware wallet, never put anything on it, and use it as a key for your Gmail. Seriously. Your hardware wallets can become security keys for your Gmail account. You should do this right away to all your accounts. I'm going to make a video about this. Nobody has done this. I'll put this on behind me and we'll do this. Check this out. This is hot. Like, no one's done this, and we really need to do this. So, I guess I'll do it like at another time. Oh, sorry. I'll do it another time, but here's the deal. A lot of people don't realize that there's other use cases for your TREZOR or your any hardware wallet, but you could use it with a TREZOR. I know it's been verified through me. What you can do, okay, is you go into your personal settings here in the safety center of your Google account, okay, and you go into the two-factor authentication settings, and you say add a security key. And you could even go to Amazon and get what's called a FIDO key, FAIDO key. They're just little USB things that just act as keys. They're physical keys. And what you can do is you can add that to your Gmail account. Now, if someone's phishing you, if someone's watching your screen, even if they know everything, if they're not physically behind you with this in their hand, able to touch a button, they will not be able to get into your Gmail account. Make sure you make your Gmail account super secure. I've never heard anyone tell anybody this. I found it out on my own. No one taught it to me. I just one day was like, can I use this way? And like, I'm weird. I like try weird things without ever anyone telling me. And I just, especially when it comes to tech, I just like to get into it. I did the same thing with technical analysis. I started doing different things with TA that I never seen anybody do, and thus became this channel, became the Lifer channel. So I'm telling you right now, do something nobody else does. Nobody. I'm telling you, 0.001% of the entire nation has a FIDO key on their Gmail accounts. If you do that, you will at least make it as strong as humanly possible to keep your account as safe as humanly possible. All right? So just one thing I want to make clear. All right? Super chat, CFG and Matic3L. Send in your super chats for TA and deep dives. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. I haven't seen how many people are here or the likes. I'm just doing my thing. I really don't, I'd like to see how many people, and it's cool, but I'm just doing my thing right now today. Just grinding. I know if you're there, you're going to hit that like button. I hope you do. I'd love to see the likes get up to the watches if we could. And if we have a lot of people watching, let me know. I have no idea. You know what I mean? I took a glance now, I'll be honest, but I hadn't looked at it before. All right. 500 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you. Glad you like Cass. Hope the holiday was wonderful. I like it so much I'm upset I didn't get enough. Down at the lows. It's still super cheap though. This thing could easily go to 10 cents. I could see it at 10 cents, 10xing or 20xing. I mean, 1577. It's all about the 77. Look at this, 77%. Interesting. For Kaz. Anzareda. Kaz Anzareda. I like it. I like it a lot. I like what I'm seeing for Kaz, man. If you see the price action here, it's up 0.08537, now, up 15.73% on the day. Sakura up. A lot of, we're still seeing some movement here. Ren had some big movement today out of nowhere, right? And then you got the Doge move, the Doge 3L just pumping. Look at that thing, just absolutely blasting to the upside, Doge. And, it got that all you need is a tweet or two about Doge, and the whole market goes insane for Doge. It's pretty insane. It's hilarious, actually. Kara, you got Time, Swap, and it's still a pretty boring day in the market, to be honest. Look at this, though. This could be SR flipping right now and bouncing off this area for more gains. But you can see this. This thing made 5% while we were here on the stream. Talking about Doge Chain, baby. Doge Chain making gains. There's always gains to be made. I don't know how we do it, but we do it every single day. We find the coin with the gains. And Mask is starting to make a bit of a move. Even Mask had a crazy wick. Really did. You could almost say it's in this like very weird symmetrical triangle. I've seen these break out, these weird little things. 1 hour's probably overbought like Bitcoin is though, yeah. Huge move earlier today out of nowhere. I'd be careful. I don't like that structure at all. A lot of wickage. I'd kind of sit on that for a second. But I love Mask as a project. Meter. I know one of the dudes in the trading group had Meter. Bang, nailed it. Shout out to you for jumping on into Meter, man. And look, the E-short actually struggling now. Bitcoin getting a bit of a move. Let's take a look at BTC. All right. My man said he promised we were going to be at 16,600. Let's see. Let's take a look at Bookmap and what's Bookmap's doing. Everyone, we have a big Black Friday Bookmap special. Jump on in. Let me read it because I will mess it up if I don't read it. KASPA, SPF. Nope. Binance, Shiba, ETH. Oh yeah. So an update. We decided to extend the Black Friday offer to existing Digital Plus monthly and Global monthly customers. We have now added the ability for current Digital Plus or Global monthly subscribers to upgrade their monthly package and take advantage of Black Friday coupon code. So a Digital Plus monthly user can upgrade to Global monthly or Global Plus and get a 50% off the first month. A current Global monthly user can upgrade to Global Plus monthly and get 50% off the first month. Let me know if you have any questions or if this is unclear. No, that's very clear. So that is for Bookmap. Link in the description below if you love Bookmap. All right? And let me load Bookmap back up. We use Bookmap for what? To look at liquidity. And let's take a look at what we see happening here for this. So 16,475 Bitcoin, right? On the Binance futures, about $10 less than the spot here. And we see this massive accumulation of buy orders here at 16,250. And it outweighs the sell orders. These are buy orders at 16,000. It outweighs the sell orders up here. So it tells us that there's more desire to buy Bitcoin low than it is to sell Bitcoin high, which would tell us the liquidity is likely to get dragged down a little bit down to 16,250. However, we don't know. Anything is possible. This could be spoofing. I've seen anything. I've seen it all happen. And if you look at it really closely, we're still pretty pinned. And we could even bounce up to 17K or 16,800. Either way, we're kind of pinned in the middle of the middle, you know? So, but it does show a bigger area here till we begin to get to liquidate people, you know? We got a liquidation indicator, too, that will show us who is getting liquidated and who isn't. Not who isn't, but who is, right? Like, there's a liquidation right there. A long was liquidated, $7,500 and 3 accounts. Tells you how many accounts and for how much money was liquidated on the exchange. This is Binance Futures, which tends to be a leading indicator. I've used other exchanges, Bybit, Amalgamated Data. This tends to work pretty well. So it is still telling us that we could get dragged down to the 16,200 area and still squeeze out some longs, but we shall see. We shall see. Let me take a look at my my liquidation indicator and see what's happening on the other end. I figured this was going to be a lackluster pump. I said I believe the 50-minute comes up and makes a bit of an M pattern or a lower low. I said I see a pump, but I just don't, you know. I said if we can't get above this point of control, it would be a great place to short to the downside. So, like, I'm still short. I have to be honest. Nothing in this is showing me long. The only thing that's giving me long vibes is the ability of this pivot, a shoulder, a possible head, and a right shoulder to the upside, right? So we are making a possible inverted head and shoulder. I'll give that to the longs, to the bulls. They can take that home. And we're hugging 16,500, all right? Anything is happening, and we do see some liquidity up there that we might gravitate towards, but it's pretty lackluster. We could go sideways, too, as well, and just, you know, be kind of nil. Let me actually lower this. I don't know why this is so high. Let me fix this. This isn't right. There you go. And honestly, we're right at the top again. We did get this bounce. And we got that double bottom like I talked about. We got this nice bounce right here off of 16,450. But now we're pretty much pinned between this kind of resistance area and the point of control. Projects, I hear projects, they want to come out and they want to collaborate, right? And then I see they've made like 2 videos in the last 3 weeks. So to anyone that's that's hit me up to collaborate, and you might wonder like why I'm not fully, because when I work my complete butt off every single day, I want to collaborate with channels that are grinding, pretty much as hard, almost as hard at the same hard as you're taking weeks off, days off, making one video a week and stuff like that. Then this is just like, I'm going for the YouTube Olympics here, So I love you if you're out there and you're listening. And if you want, and I don't mind, man. I collaborate with all different types. You see me, but let's grind. Like I want to make sure people are grinding. You know what I mean? I owe it to myself to grind with grinders. Big news too. We're going to Decentral Miami this week. Going to be there Monday through Friday. Flying out Friday, flying in Monday. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful week it looks like too in Miami. Decentral Miami Women Web3 Summit. You're going to see Ben there live doing talks. I'm super excited. I'm going to be running around, checking it out, showing you behind the scenes, all sorts of awesome, interesting stuff. Giving you like inside data as press throughout the entire event. So get ready for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to have my iPad. I'm still going to sit down alone with some Wi-Fi and give you updates for Bitcoin, look at charts, and find out what's hot in the market. All right. So Bitcoin could be making an inverted head and shoulder even right here too. Something I'm just looking, my mind just did this without me even thinking about it. But we're struggling at that resistance point, and I'm seeing a lack of momentum, just a lack of momentum for Bitcoin. And this is clearly an M pattern as clear as day. If, you could battle me all you want, and no one is probably, but if someone's like, no, that's not an M, I'm like, well, kind of is though. It's like the definition of an M pattern right now. Do we end up dumping to the downside is the question. So far I'm seeing bearish feels for Bitcoin, still falling off this bearish divergence and not able to make higher highs, but anything is possible, and I'm open-minded. We did call this cup and handled it slightly up to the upside, and if it did make a move, it would go to 16,750, which would be pretty good, but still below the 8. 16,800 is going to be a point of control that for me personally, that I'd like to see price action get above. And look, we also got rejected by the point of control. Another issue, another area to short, whether they're setting up to suck in the shorts right now, right? And that brings us to the liquidation indicator. Let's take a look at the liquidation indicator. I'm going to show you where all the liquidations are. This is important. You want to know this, okay? And let's see what's going on. They usually go to where the most money can be kind of shredded. It's pretty stacked evenly right now, if you ask me. A little more consolidation down here than up here, slightly, right? Works great on the 15-minute. And this is the 100. This is the 100Xs, the 50X shorts longs, and the 25X longs right here, the orange and the pink, and then you have the yellow, the gray and the blue. And I could be wrong. I'm slightly colorblind, but that's the 100X leverage people here, the 50X and the 25X. So these are all 25X people on the outliers. These are the 50X, and these are the people in the nitty-gritty really trying to get it in on the smaller time frames. And so what you want to see is you want to see consolidation, and you do see a lot down here. Kind of thinned out up here. When I really look at it, it is more consolidated here. Little chunky there and chunky there, but it seems more consolidated here. So it's likely they maybe shred down these longs first before they come back up. So just something to think about. We may still get a short liquidation here. And honestly, it coincides with the liquidity down here on Bookmap, which is thinning out though. It is starting to thin out, but still that dark red right there, kind of matching the volume now though. We're pretty balanced. As you can see, still a bigger red though. So now you can see big red, right? If you were back in the 80s, but big red gum, that looks like you're about to come down into that zone. So anything is possible. We've just seen this many times before on Bookmap, liquidation indicators, and we're seeing some likelihood of a move to the downside here. Also, point of control, you're losing it. You're headed down to the most high volume node. That would shred this gap. And look, what's funny is interesting is everybody's in the gap. Why are they all in the gaps? Because that's where the less liquidity is. Like, that's where you're likely, you want to be down here and here. You want to be shorting here, getting out here, so you want to be long in here, getting out. Like, it's like they're not paying attention. All these 50X leverage people are in the gap. At least these 100X leverage people are in the volume. They're in the money. But this dude's in the gap right here. These guys, this whole area. And this guy, this whole area too is pretty much in the gap. So, again, I guess they're in the bigger zone entirety, right? They're not in this gap. But You don't want to be in low liquidity. Also, today is not a great day to trade. Like if I picked a whole day out of the year, like I wouldn't trade Christmas. You wouldn't trade. There's just no people are finally the most addicted trader. Except for me, I'm trading, but I'm different. I'm the lifer, man. This is my life, right? This is my entire life. I'm the one exception now, right? But the traders out there, people that take a time off. I mean, people got to be with their family, man. At least spend some time, right? Even my whole family went for a walk. My sister took all the kids to like a nature place, and I stayed home to do my live stream. You know, it is what it is. You know, but I'm gonna be back out for the rest of the day with the kids, and I'm gonna be checking in. So, and I spent a great day yesterday just with the family, eating, hanging out. Me and my dad, we watched football. We did our thing. Even though I'm not a huge fan of certain organizations, it is what it is. Just sitting back. That's what my dad wants to do. I'm gonna sit back, relax with my pops, and have a good time. And I had a blast. I really did. Patriots played last night. It was a scalding loss. It went toe-to-toe, one of the greatest games ever against Minnesota. It was a blast. All three games were out of control. It looked like wrestling, as if someone wrote it. It makes me wonder, like, you know what I mean? Because they made the games just so riveting on Thanksgiving, like point by point, It was like watching sudden death hockey at one point. And that's when football gets amazing, though. Anyway, so double topping here for Bitcoin. And we'll talk about football all day long. We'll talk about Tom Brady back to pass. He put back to the shotgun. All the way out to Gronkowski for the touchdown. And he spikes it. Rob Gronkowski for its 19th catch of the year. Guy is 150 yards today with 7 catches. Unbelievable. He's also made 2 amazing blocks. Really, that one block right there, he laid himself down. I mean, Brady would have gotten nailed had he not put that block down. Shout out to Gronkowski. So, I mean, I'm seeing bearish tones for Bitcoin. 15 minutes rolling over, 1 hour's rolling over. I'm seeing bearish tones for Bitcoin. You do whatever makes you happy. We can't get above the point of control. I'm still short. Maybe I get hit off. One thing I do see, and I'm open-minded, is I told you this kind of looks like a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder. And this is resembling a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder. That's a good sign for Bitcoin. Could dig its way out. I'm a long-term Bitcoin holder, so I am bullish on Bitcoin long-term, but I'm a trader. I'll take it bullish or bearish. I'll take it in any way I can get it, baby. I just want to get it. You see what I mean? And that's really where you want your head to be at. You want to be about that money no matter what. You want to be the coin that you should be again, not financial advice, but for me, the coin that I should be accumulating the most of is the Crypto Lifer coin, is the Sam coin, is my bank account, is my net worth coin. You know what I mean? Stop falling in love with these coins. Fall in love with your net worth and grow that baby to the upside. You know what I mean? You become the coin. You become the energy. You become the vibe. And get your vibe all the way to the upside. So that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. I'm seeing a downward move, right? This is also, look, a rising wedge. Look, let's break this down another way. That still is the measured move to my green zone, all right? From that, when the inverted head and shoulder breaks out, or, But what we got here is a rising wedge. And rising wedges break to the downside. This is what we've been looking at, and then this rising wedge too that's still been breaking down. That has a measured move down to this area, and we're losing the point of control. I've said it 100 times. All right? So if the bulls can't close a candle on the 4-hour or the daily above 16,650, expect more downside. First, they got to get above here, but I'll give them the graciousness of this. So the bulls must close a candle above 16,650. So bulls must break above 16,650 or expect more downside. I like to put this in writing because people seem to forget what I say. Because I say a lot of stuff. But mainly, I'm like, what does text wrap mean? No. Background board up. All right. So bulls must break above 16,650 or expect more downside. It's simple as that to me. It's a real simple idea. And right now, we can't even get above the point of control. So you tell me. We'll go from there. We're holding 16.5. And I did show you there's a possible inverted head and shoulder that could break to the downside. So I gave you both scenarios. I told you I'm short. We'll go from there. It is what it is, right? So I've committed to my own idea, and I've said it out loud. So you can crucify me tomorrow. Shouldn't use that word, I'm sorry. But you could, you can say, yeah, you were wrong tomorrow. Or you can be like, oh, wow. All right. Is that my line? And I think I'm slightly colorblind. I thought that was a red candle. Wow. I'm bugging. So, I mean, this isn't a cup and handle in the 1 hour time frame, too. So you tell me. I also do that. That's what I do. I look at multiple charts. And when I see more and more charts kind of showing me the idea, like even this is in a bit of a flag here. Symmetrical triangle. Break to the upside, and so it's a 50-50 ball, and you're oversold in the stochastics RSI. So it tells me that there's likelihood of a move to the upside here. It's already up 15%. I put it out last night to the trading group. Who here played Jasmy 3S or any 3S, or who here was curious about Jasmy 3S and took a look at it? We made gains on that last night. I'm not talking. It wasn't huge because the market was pretty slow and slippery. But we still made gains, all right? And Covalent also popped for 25%, all right? XDeFi made 30% gains last night. So, look, we got XDeFi, we got Covalent banging on them to the upside. Beautiful coin. So, look, we're looking at Jasmy 3S for a possible continuation here on the 1 hour. Got Matic 3S in this flag, possibly 13% gains, maybe a little more. Let me pull that down. 14, 15% gains coming. All right, so we're watching this flag for Matic 3S. Oversold. You got a little bit of hidden bullish divergence right there. You got swing down to swing down on the RSI. But if you go to the price action, you got swing up to swing up. And that tells me that there's some gains to be had, baby. Who wants that music up a little bit? Who wants to just vibe out for a second? I used to be in the studio for my whole life. I spent my whole life in the studio. First comes the Satoshi, then comes the power. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you for being here. Satoshi power, respect. Like the locks, you know what I mean? Let's talk about mask, baby. I don't like when people call a move and have no idea what they're talking about. Just listen to Lifer instead. It's not hard. Yeah, I love you, man. I have no idea where price action's going to go. I have no clue where Bitcoin's going to go. It can go any way it wants, It can go any way it wants to go. We'll see. Right now, you got a measured move of a rising wedge to the downside. 68% chance this breaks down to this area and double, at least maybe even triple bottoms here. Okay? So we'll go from there. And I already laid it down. Okay? Why don't you make your own pump and dump song or intro? You're funny, man. This guy's silly, man. If I had the music off this whole time. Mass just made another massive wick. First comes the Satoshi, then comes the power. Appreciate y'all. Come to the live hour after hour, man. Let's talk about Mass, baby. Let's talk about more CZ. Let's talk about all the sexes and the dexes that may be. Let's talk about sexes. CEXs, not SEX. CEX, which is a centralized exchange. All right. I don't understand. I mean, I see the shorts playing out today, but anything is possible. Probabilities on the shorts favor yet again. We could go sideways, though, and nothing could happen. There's lackluster. It is a lack of momentum in the market today. I mean, most people are with their families again. This is a whole weekend. You should be with your families. None of you degenerates should be watching me, but God bless that you are helping. And I know who here is with their families right now, but they're like stuck away in a little corner watching me on their phone. Or who has to be at work anyway, and they're watching the Lifer. Who here is just like loving life and just, they have a moment and it's like, why not? I'm going to be with the kids all day anyway. Let me know what you're doing. I want to know. In the comment section, let me know what you're doing today. Music is super low on your travel setup. You want it higher, right? I can get it higher. I put it low accidentally today here. That should be good, right? I can make it as loud as you want. Like, is that loud enough? Is that loud enough? No, Dave, let me know right now. I'm going to make the level perfect, and then I'm going to set it. You tell me what it is. Is that too loud, though? Isn't it too loud? So loud for me. It's like blasting my ears out. Heavy bass on this one. Yeah, we did was amazing. Eating spinach pasta with figs and palm. How would a lifer enter that beat? Oh, you back. Enter that beat. Enter that beat. How would a lifer just enter that beat when I hit in that seat, when I'm ripping complete, when I keep it on flipping and I'm dipping and I'm ripping and I'm keeping it on, I'm kicking and I'm hitting, just like that. That's how you hit that beat. I can hit any beat you want, man, but I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I grip any beat, but I don't do that anymore. Sit in the seat and I'm in and home. Eat to the beat, to the dinner in the mall. Bench to the seat, to the beat, no more. You get to the note, but I like tang tang. But to the rest of the let don't bang. You know, you get it in my. I get the rhythm first, then I write the words. That makes sense. Like I would sit with a beat and I'd be like, sit and the sit gon' fly. But to the shit don't side. But you get inside and out of the ride and mind for the pound to the time to the die. You know. Then you get a little flavor in you. You feel. I can make an artist, man. I should put out a smaller artist. I want to start a label one day. I'd rather be in the crypto game, man. You guys get me into other nonsense right now. The beats get you going, though. They get you going. There's no way these beats don't get you going. Blazing cookies, bro. Shady Sam, cup and handy. We can easily see 14K next week. Sam reminds me of a boxing commentator or commentating on a horse race. The chat's out of control right now. Y'all are bumping on this chat. DJ Lifer, Crypto Beats. This beat is fire. Music NFTs. Let's go. Do it, Gina. So this is real loud, Dave. So you think this is good enough, though? All right. I feel like the beat is too loud. But I don't know. Can I go a little lower? I could barely hear myself think. That's the only thing. I got to hear myself breathe in here. Everyone, are you ready for Decentral Miami? Like, are you really ready? I don't think y'all ready. I don't think y'all ready for what's going to go down at Decentral Miami. Like, there's going to be crazy after parties. It's going to be out of control. It's going to be Miami at its best. You know me, I'll live stream. I'll keep a freaking double battery. I'm going to have a cameraman with me. I'm going in like media. We the press passing. We ready to rip it up. We're going to show you so much about Decentral Miami that you never thought possible. We're going to blow your minds. I don't think you guys are ready. I really don't think y'all are ready. I don't think y'all are ready. You're not ready for Miami. You're just not. Your mind's going to be blown. You know what I mean? I should be there. I would love to meet up, bro. That's dope, man. If you're there, I'll see you. I'll see you, man. You're funny. Shout out to Bill. Nah, don't. This is so stupid, man. Now, we do have kids watching the channel, though, so be easy, man. As much as I like to draw the line or play with the line, we got to be good. If it's too loud, you're just too... You can't handle it, right? Yeah. I'm with that. I feel that. Like, get out of the kitchen. If you can't handle it, then get out, you know? So we came to terms. Y'all like it loud. So I go here. So halfway on the music and 3/4 on the beat. Is that enough for everyone right now? I want to make it clear right now. A bit too loud. I should fly out and be your assistant. I got Crypto Muser doing that. Crypto, nah. He's gonna come out and have a blast, man. He's gonna do his own thing too. But he's definitely gonna help me out, man. We're starting to move, man. We gotta move like the president. 10 cars in a lane. taking up the lane. That's perfect. Sounds perfect. Music is a little low now. I need one person. I'm only going to listen to one person. Jamie, how is the music? Jamie, are you out there? Is Jamie there? I only trust CNC Ireland and Jamie and Dave. Perfect. Music is fire. All right, he says it's perfect. So this is going to be the level I'm going to keep it at from now on. It's going to be 3/4 on the speakers. And then it's going to be halfway, you know, on this. And that should be pretty legit. All right, cool. And I could maybe bring the mic up a little bit. There we go. All right. So the dump continues. And there's your rejection. The one I was about to dump on you. I told you 100 times I'm short. Y'all don't believe me. You want more confirmation. You want it to be rolled out on like a golden platter. It is what it is. I'm going to get that monkey. Someone's messaging me on Twitter. I don't know who it is. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. And today I got to pick some people from the last couple of streams. And we have a big deal here. Black Friday Lifer Vision trading course is only going to be $50 up until the 28th. I mean, that's insane. We'll never do it again. It'll be right back to the regular price again. It's half off. We got to do a Black Friday thing. So if you want to join, email CryptoLifers@gmail. What is it? It's a 2-hour course where you get access to my PowerPoint. You get access to 2 awesome sheets, a divergent sheet and a pattern sheet. You get top patterns, divergences, trend analysis, support and resistance, and more. All the indicators that I use, and a 9-point checklist that I use to get in and out of every trade. You follow that for 3 months straight, you're going to begin to get into the motion. It's going to be the fastest way, in my humble opinion, for you to understand how to trade and get into be able to create yourself winning trades for yourself. Not just the signals group, a group that empowers you to find your way for $49.99 Black Friday. You will never get a better deal than this. I'm telling you right now. So jump on in today. Book at CryptoLifers@gmail.com, or you can even hit the link in the description below. The value has been changed. It's for the tutoring link. Hit it as soon as you can. I'm telling you right now, this course is gold. I'm basically giving it away at this point. You know, strike me dead, I'm giving this thing away. It is awesome. It is beautiful. Check it out. Black Friday Lifer Vision trading course. Jump in today for $50. Best thing you ever did for yourself. It's every Tuesday from 3 to 5. I'm also teaching it tomorrow, but that won't be included. But I'm teaching it for whoever signs up for these dates, which will be next Tuesday from 3 to 5:30, and every following Tuesday throughout the month. Also Saturday from the last Saturday every month from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m., 9 a.m. to 12, which will be tomorrow. I am teaching class tomorrow, and I do have a big class. Still room to get into that class too today if you want to jump on into that class. So they'll work it out. I'm pretty sure they'll give you the deal for that class. I don't know how that all works out. You guys have to. I got to think these things through. But jump into the Black Friday deal for course up until the 28th. It's only going to be half off. All right. And we're also going to do something for the trading group, but we're going to announce it on Monday. One day only for the trading group. So get excited for that. If you're thinking of joining the trading group, get ready, get excited. Definitely going to do a deal. A Cyber Monday deal. Okay. Cyber Monday. All right. How are you feeling about crypto in 2023? Let's look forward. How are you feeling about crypto in 2023? Let me know. You know what? After looking at KASPA, on Mex Global, which I didn't even think I would do. Like I'm just getting, this is a cool idea I'm getting, but on Mex C, I'm excited. Remember, we got 3 commas. I have so many links below my video. I do want to talk about it. I know it is Black Friday, and of course I get compensated for it, but it also is the best deal of your life. I remember not taking advantage of these deals, and then I would look back like, man, why didn't I take advantage of these deals? So look, 3 commas right now has an amazing deal. Definitely jump on in. TradingView has an amazing deal. Jump on in. TREZOR has an amazing deal. If you want to get a nice hardware wallet, MEXC is awesome. It's the place to be. It's where Kaz is, and we've traded that. That's up 243%. It's where gems like that exist. You won't see anything like that. MEXC is amazing. Merchandise too. Join my trading group, which we're going to have a deal with on Cyber Monday if you want to wait. And, just jump on into any one of these things. They're all doing deals. They're all doing something. Yeah. So, Bookmap too, right here. Link for Bookmap. TradingView, 3 commas, Brave Browser. Brave Browser is amazing too. And they have a wallet right now. Look, you can have your own wallet on your right here. And it works just like MetaMask. I made one the other day, and it's awesome. I have a Brave Browser wallet just right here connected to my entire, and this is this is the future of Web 3.0. Getting a Brave browser and making a Brave wallet. I'm going to make a whole class on Brave and the Brave wallet. And that's going to be the new class I'm making. Your guide to Web 3.0 through Brave. Write that down, Jamie. That's another thing that's going to be very marketable, a Brave browser class, because too many people don't know about Brave browser. Like, look, you can watch my stream right here on YouTube, and you'd watch it. And most people right now, if you came to the stream, you'd be seeing an ad. So if you flip off this shield right here, you're going to see an ad immediately play. All right? It probably won't play because I'm taking up a lot of bandwidth. But the whole thing is this. The second you flip on the shield, you won't see any ads at all. And you'll watch YouTube completely ad-free. Imagine that. Never hitting the skip button. Never having, I don't want to see this again. Never happens again. You won't deal with that ever again with the Brave browser. Too many people are not using the Brave browser. They're sleeping on it. I don't know what they're doing. I have a link in the description below. I don't talk about it enough. I don't push it enough. Check out the Brave browser today. So SBF, man, is he running away? Somehow it's been seen that he's not really, how long has it been taken? Why hasn't he been taken into custody? What is going on? Bernie Madoff didn't last 24 hours, right? What is happening? And I'm not going to raise any, I don't want to say anything crazy, but what is happening, man? What is happening? It's insane. So shorts look like they're likely to play up to the upside, as I said before. Short just got a bit of a bump here. 14% gains out of the short. We already took the shorts for gains. Also, this is kind of a sloppy shoulder, head, and a shoulder that's actually continuing to bounce off the neckline for a retest. I've seen that play out many times. You're above the point of control. Everything looks better on the shorts than on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's starting to struggle, and there's your dump to the downside there. Remember that guy that said we were at 16,600 in 5 minutes? Where's that guy at now? Where's that dude at now? Now, I don't even want to call people out. God bless him, man. See, I don't even need to do that. They need to stop trying to grab him by his hair. He keeps slipping by the leash. They need to stop. Oh my gosh. Link, the 1 hour chart showing me some bearish divs on regular RSI, and Market Cipher also showing the bearish div. Another possible short option. Yep. And also, people were jumping into Link hard. Very, very hard. And it will probably look just like these ones. Link 3S on Polonian X and on KuCoin. KuCoin, great place to jump into a 3L or 3S token. And look, there's a bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder here. This could begin to break out right now. Not in the flag, but it's in this moment. And it's got the bullish divergence that you look for. You got this swing down to swing down, but on the RSI, you get the sharp swing up. Pushing up with momentum. How does the 4 hour look? 4 hours a little bit spent. Feel like it already kind of made a bit of a move, though. So Link, interesting. Link has staking coming out. You know what I mean? Link has staking, and that's actually been driving the price up of Link. I'd actually be looking to put Link in a flag here and see if it can stay in this flag. Link looks a lot different than the other coins. I have to give it to you. I have to say. I see a little bit of bearish divvy there, but it is, I'd watch Link to stay in a flag here and almost continue to the upside because people are just diving into this Link staking that opens up December 3rd, I believe, which is coming very soon. Sam only shows what he loves, that's for sure. He's a proud man. Thank you, Gina. I love you. Mark Moss has a good video explaining the depths. Mark Moss is a good dude. I hyped to stake my Link for partner coins. My first time I've seen a YouTuber recommend Brave. Yep, no ads, baby. He stole $1 billion. More than likely, he paid his bills in time. I have a secret coin. That is the next thing. I'm so excited that I can't even... I have a secret coin. I'm so excited that I can't even sit in the chair. What is it? Do we get to know about it, or is it like a secret? The real Guantama. Thank you for being here, Guantama. You're absolutely right, Bill. And I think Biden... I don't want to go there, guys. Did you show that last BTC Twitter post? I missed... Yeah, exactly. We want to figure that out. That's what we got to do. Thank you for saying that. So many tweets, so little time. All right, who's on that Bitcoin train? All right. And here we go. I'm going to pick somebody here. Sorry, it took me a couple days. I apologize for that. I'll message you on Twitter. That's how we'll do it. And then my team will take care of you. All right. 2 people. And I'm not going to say what happens. We all know what happens. I just don't like using the word. Receive. So let's see what people said and let's see what catches my eye. All right. Okay, by the way, man, I love that you talk about women. I love women too. And I too want to have 2 girls someday. So many men are, okay. And just a general, I appreciate the environment you've created. Wow. He said the right thing right there. Looking at Bitcoin history from 2011 till today, we have corrected over 80% of all-time highs. We're currently at negative 70%, and Bitcoin at 16,000 now is healthy. Y'all should follow Shill, man. Can't stand that. Just a bot. Who's now talking Uniswap is being exploited by this dude more than, for link, leaked in alpha group. Interesting. The best advice I can give you is buy Bitcoin and all. There's so many. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. No words in the world can express my gratitude towards you and the community. Amazing. This guy's awesome. That's funny, right? Look at that. You hit show more, and then all the scammers were hidden. I know, right? Had to sell my 1 Bitcoin at a loss and help grandma with $30K after pots passed, so no biggie. But best feeling I ever had. Grinding every day to get it back. Had a blessing, thanks God. Please give the Bitcoin to someone else. I'm okay here to show support. My man. Not trading in the group, but helping the cause. Let's go, baby. Interesting. I'm feeling it. Super lucky. Michael Mendana. Are we running on a train? The only real money. Let's go. Own a half. Try to get the wife an extra job on the weekend to buy more. Jeez. I love this. I love this. Let's go, Lifers. In the pocket. Love the stream. New to the channel. Ooh. Havoc my way 24/7. You're funny. Go to slaughter. You got your Shepherd Sam. Much love to you. Happy Thanksgiving. You know what? I'll give it to Baby G. I like what this dude said. All right. So message Baby G at 2. Actually, I don't know. That seems like a bot though. You know, what is that all about? F2B. That kind of freaks me out, man. I'm sorry. I got to move on, even though I want to do it. Hit this dude, Sammy Casket. Throw him in there. All right? Throw him in there. He also just joined, so, like, send him that love right back. So, Sammy. And I like this guy. I'm feeling it. Super lucky. Michael Mendana. Because, you know, he was feeling it, and then he got it. And, like, I just want to roll with that. So, Michael Mendana. All right. And my man. And remember, I'll always get back to these. Sometimes I forget. But they're on my. I wake up the next morning like, everyone's going to call me a fool if I don't, right? So, Sammy Casket, Michael Mendana. God bless you both. Lifer don't quit. Thanks for what you do. I just jumped in, y'all. Y'all cover Matic yet? Yeah, we did. Want a short Matic, personally. Yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, looking for a short on Matic. That's it, you know. And we shouldn't see the ES1 open today, in my humble opinion, right? Oh, it is S&P futures. I thought we would be close. So S&P futures moving. Look at that, dude. We talked about this breaking to the upside. We talked about it moving all the way, getting tight in this channel. And look what the S&P did. It got tight in the channel. It hit this measured move area here, and look, see this top of this wedge? So we're at a very high point now, like a very strong area. So look, the S&P up, down, up, right? And it's definitely kind of following this wedge, in my humble opinion, that you could say it broke out of and then broke back into. So now you're like, okay, that's the big picture for the S&P. Let's take a look at the daily time frame too as well. And the daily is getting overbought and getting a little extended here. It did break out of this, but it could be making an, it's a little extended. 3 days getting overbought too as well, telling us that it's like the time is coming. 12-hour wants to come down, which isn't great. You did roll over already on the 4-hour time frame, but it doesn't mean you can't go lower. And right now you are at a resistance point. So here, let me clean this up. I get rid of the moving averages just for like my brain's sake for a second, just to look at price action. I'll put them back. Well, look, we're making a bit of an M pattern, I have to say, which that could bring us right down to this point of control, okay? And we're in a rising wedge that we seem not to be able to get out of yet. So some bearish tones for the S&P, which could push Bitcoin lower too. Are they going to correlate back? Right now, they've been a little off correlation. Are they going to recorrelate is the question. That's what everyone's, that's what I want to see. That's what I'm waiting on or attempting to look for. So we could have gone higher to this wedge, but we seem to be getting rejected by this trend line that I drew, which is interesting, right? How that trend line is playing out right now. So we shall see. Let's flag out the S&P. See if it has the, the ability to get out of this move. The old S&P. And only time will tell, right? And we got a lot of lines out here. I'm going to take care of this line. It's out for now. This is just flowing in the wind. Get that out of there. And so we're watching this flag, and we don't need this anymore. That already happened. That's in the past. Soon this will look like that, and it'll be another move. We continue to move forward every single day, everybody. And there's really no... What else can we do? We're going to go back to work? No. We're going to find a new fun way to invest? No. We're going to grind and get the education of technical analysis, and we're going to use it to our advantage. And however we have to position ourselves in this market to get paid, we're going to do it. And if we do it uniquely, market maker can't take a uniquely weird, thought-out person because they don't know how all of us are going to attempt to hit the market. So there is hope and there is faith that each and every one of you can achieve greatness no matter what. No matter what. Without a doubt in my heart. You know what I mean? And most live streams aren't going to be on today, but we're going to keep pushing through. And I know we're going to have lower views. It is what it is. It's fine. Shout out to the 356 likes, 427 people. You people are amazing. I said not one word. I'm going to need a recount. I know, right? Good day to all. Ape Short, if possible. Let's take a look at the Ape Short from Crypto Rambler. And that's the one I've been looking at too as well. And I like to play these bullish shorts. They're basically bullish plays on the short token. Okay? If that's okay. And this looks bullish to me. Could readjust the pattern a little bit, but it's in a flag. Attempting to break out of the flag to the upside. Okay? Possibly 14% gains coming, and we're watching the E short, we're watching the Matic short, we're watching the Ape short. We're watching all these shorts, and Bitcoin takes a dump, and we could also just double top here. You're going to have to break above this resistance, one step at a time. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I'm looking at it too. And it's just levels that I'm looking at, and this is the shape that I'm looking at. I'm not sure what you're looking at, but it's cool for us to just kind of exchange knowledge and have fun. That's all it is. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Just one trader to another, kind of going over ideas, talking. Just like a person who makes beats goes over different beats. A person who fishes talks about different fishing. We're just two traders talking about things that we're looking at. That's all. Let's smoosh the likes for the wifer. Crypto Wifer got her hand in there. Where's she now? Crypto Wifer kind of showed up. Lower views, but higher love, baby. Oh, the views are the best. I mean, the love is the best. I'm here for the love. I come for the love. I come for the views. I stay for the love. I thought I was coming for the views, but I ended up staying for the love. It's a true story, too, right? Like, you go into YouTube. I had no idea I was going to meet this many people that love me. We didn't know I was going to meet Gina Bombina. I don't know I was going to meet Miss Jackson, Jamie, all these people that care about my dream, my hopes, and what I'm doing with my life. And that's why I tell them, man, the world is a beautiful place. If you put yourself out there and you really, really channel your energy and you use love, 100% love, man, you'll be received by that love. And at first it was scary to be into the love. Like to say the word love all the time, I was kind of freaked out. My dad heard me one day. He was like, what's all this love, like, talk on the channel? Like, what's going on? And I was, like, embarrassed by it. I was like, you know, like, I don't know. He's like, why don't you just stick to, like, what you're doing? Like, fuck, you know. And I was like, but this is who you are, man. This is who God made you, Sam. Like, if he wants you to talk about love, then talk. Like, this is who I am. Like, I don't want to stop who I am. You know, and that's another issue with me. I love my dad so much. He's awesome. But, like, there was always this struggle of, like, I was who I was. My dad trying to, like, criticize or change me. I'm like, yo, man, I'm me, dude. Like, this is me. I'm going to do me, you know. Like, yo, you want to live in your dreams. You think everyone lives in their dreams. You know, you got to go to work, get a job. I'm like, nah, man, you live in your dreams. Like, you make your job. Like, you make your reality. And, like, when I said that to my family, they looked at me like I was insane. They were like, and now I live in my dreams and I made my reality. And, like, they're like, and I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, like, this is what you do. And they're looking at me like, they're super proud. It's all good. But it's just interesting, like, when you literally tell your family that went and got a job and lived, and you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Like, there's something better out there. I'm going to go my own way. And they're looking at you like, you're insane. You're like, I know I'm insane. I don't want to do what everyone else did because I'm going to get the same results they're getting. And I don't want those results. I want something different. To get something different, you got to do something different. You got to work harder. You got to find a new way. You got to find a position. You got to push. It's got to be every single thing you want in life. This 8-hour looks really nice on CFG Centrifuge. See if that plays out. Only you can share the stream on Twitter and then hit the like button. Love is key. Truth. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Gina Bombina, Lakochi Coker, CNC Ireland, Anku Kutsi Butsu. I don't know what to do. It's only for the BAM group, so you can chart it for the 99. Oh, you're in the BAM? Yeah. Let's go, Livers. Bam! Bomb dia! Black Friday special Lifer Vision trading course is only $50. Everybody, $50 for the trading course. Be absolutely blow your mind, you know. If I get the intermission screen back on, I copy paste it. We come back here and then you can copy paste on. It's pretty awesome. Look, I just copy pasted that. But check it out. Black Friday special today. Jump into the trading group for only $49.99. Straight up. It's a deal. I lost $600K this year. Very frustrating year for me. That's insane. I've done it. I've lost $500,000. You'll be all right. It's just money, man. I don't really look at it like that. It's water off a duck's back. You make more. The thing is, it shouldn't be frustrating. It's only frustrating if you don't believe you can make more and believe in yourself. Just take the losses, figure out what you did, and move on from them. Don't beat yourself up and sit in gloom. It's not going to do anything for you. I did it for years. You got to find a way to turn it into a positive immediately and just get it moving. Would love to see our faces when Bitcoin's at 80 to 100K incoming. Have faith, believe, hodl if you can. I love this man. Hey, Sam, good morning and happy Friday to all. Hope everyone is enjoying the holidays. Thank you, Sam, for blessing us with all your knowledge. Sam, I want to join the beginner's course for tomorrow. Then email cryptolifers@gmail. Jump on in. I lost $1 million. Very good year for me. I got to be reborn. Look at that. Unbelievable. Yeah, like losing money is the greatest thing that can happen to you because it strips you of that material feel that you've like had to get attached to. It's like, and then you feel sick inside. Then you realize you still have your life. You can still go eat food. You can still go enjoy a sunset. You can still do the great things. Maybe you don't have as much money. You maybe can't go to the nice hotel you used to be able to go. Maybe you can't travel. Maybe you have to sit at home. But now you got to discipline yourself and find your chi. And if you discipline yourself and find your chi, you're likely to get right back on the horse. But you got to believe. It's all about believing and pushing forward. And then you become really self-sufficient, and then nothing can really take you down. And that's the key. To me, that's the key. You know, don't miss out when you join the 99 Lifer Trading Group. You get to join the 99 weekly Zoom private screen share every Thursday. Email cryptolifers@gmail. I find a lesson in the losses every time. Every single time, baby. You got to pay attention. You can just rip through losses and not pay attention. I've done that too. You got to pay attention. You got to write. That's why having a journal and writing down your losses. People cannot break the matrix if they don't understand its existence to begin with. Oof, that's deep. Inside our head, ideas become reality. executing the mind and the ambience reality weakens because you bend it constantly and things eventually go your own way. Exactly. This is very true. Like, you're creating the vibration that you move through. If you believe it, then it is. I have totally been waiting to join for so long, and now, honestly, I feel like it's my cue to join. I don't know if I want to go through the Me6 bot. Just go to CryptoLifer.com. I forget this all the time. CryptoLifer.com, man. Which I misspell because I misspell everything. But we got CryptoLifer.com. Really easy. And that's the thing, everyone. Is CryptoLifer.com at the bottom of my videos. Let's look at this. I believe it is. It should be. If it's not, we're having a meeting with my whole group right now. Yeah, look, CryptoLifer.com isn't on my videos, but I own the .com. It's like crazy. I spent $7,000 on CryptoLifer.com. And for not to have it up here is insane. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check. I could be wrong. You never know. Always be nice to your staff, you know, or anyone that's helping you. I don't even call it staff. People that are helping you get on your way. That you've come to a mutual agreement or. But yes, my whole team, man, we got to get that up there. Your words and support literally saved my life in a hard time. Thank you so much. It's more than crypto. Brian Ferris, man, may God bless you. Thank you so much for saying that. You're not the first person to say that, so it's like, I'm like, may God bless you, man. Thank you for the love and the life. Me6 connects you to Stripe. Stripe is well-regarded payments network. Email Crypto Lifers and you can pay with crypto or PayPal. If there's one man who can get through the tough times and great times, it's the lifer. It's Sam the Man Price, man. I love y'all. You're the best, man. We made it through the toughest times ever already. And tougher times could come our way, but I'm willing to take them on one step at a time, and we're going to make it through no matter what. You know we're going to make it through no matter what. All right. Is Doge 3L going to continue to pump? Only time will tell. When in doubt, flag it out. 15-minute, 1-hour time frame. See what you got cooking. You never know. Good looking. What's cooking? Good looking. I mean, it's trending hard right now, and there's not much action. So it's the only thing eating up the volume. Lack of volume. It's got to go somewhere. Could it be the Doji coin? To the upside. Possible measured move. Gives you some gains. And Bitcoin's been flat the entire stream, right? Basically exactly where we set it off. Centrifuge could pump to the upside. Did we miss any super chats before I run on out of here? Just got an Arculus wallet for my Moonbags. Tell me about it. Let us know how it is. Come back to the channel and talk about it. Tyler Buchholz. And I'd have you on a Zoom call if you'd like. If you email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail, I'd have you on a Zoom call, and I'd like you to show it off. And I'd like to see if I want to get into it. And that could be some good content. I'm asking you questions about it. You're telling us about it. If you're willing to do that, Tyler, let me know. I'd love to do that. Either get in contact with my admin, Jamie, on Discord, or email cryptolifers@gmail. The website is in the description below the support stream. Below, support the stream. God bless you. Let's see, ready? I'm going to do a flick of the flick, and it's going to just be right there. It's going to be magically there. I don't see it, though, Shano. There it is, website, cryptolifer.com. It should be up here, though, at the top. Like, join the trading group, cryptolifer.com, right after that link. Or maybe join the trading group, merge, Mexi, at least right here, CryptoLifer, or hit the website. Right here, it should be real big with a bunch of stars. Hit the website, cryptolifer.com, blah, 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 blah. Like, make it like so you can like really see it. He has been there before the whole stream. Excellent. I figured it has. I just want to make sure. But it should be higher. It should be higher. It should be easier to find. CryptoLifer.com, CryptoLifer.com, CryptoLifer.com. Get your Black Friday deal today. Jump into class for 50 beans. The cheapest it's ever been. And the least expensive it ever will be. It will come right back up after the 28th. That class is gold. Class is worth $500 easily. Easily. And after all Litecoin shenanigans, it's starting to pump hard on the short, right? So you got Ren moving, you got Doge moving, you got Rally, you got a few little coins, High Doodle, and a few little other things moving. And anything that looks like High Doodle, HOD, like anything that kind of looked like High Doodle. Kara. But I'm still focused on the shorts right now. And, you know, GMT still moving in that flag, starting to break out of that flag, looking pretty crispy. The 1 hour time frame, right? And we're moving slow. It's slow. It's very low volume today on a Friday. Not only is it a Friday, you have low volume, but everyone is with their family. And most people aren't looking at the markets except for degens like us. So you have to remember that. You see the live stream is smaller today, everything. And you're going to see that around the blockchain. Just going to be less people around. Shout out to the $25 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. May God bless each and every one of you. Sam gets cheaper with inflation, right? Great deal. 15-minute Bitcoin trying to flip bullish. Yeah, possibly. Black Friday special Lifer Vision trading course, just $49.99 until November 29th at 11 a.m. Invest in yourself. Email cryptolifers@gmail to register today, or hit the link in the description of my videos. Sam, to 100K subs and 1,000 likes on the daily. We will prevail. Lifers will prevail. We have gains, baby, like no other. Hey, my team is going to be here because we're not going to be down and out. We're going to actually have the movement, and we're going to be able to move fast. I'm going to create multi-millionaires all around the world. No matter what I do, I'm going to move it every single day. Every single day, we help another person. Every single day, we find a way. Every single day, without a day off. Show number 686, on our way to 700 and 1,000 live streams. We continue to push the limits of what is possible. Everyone, I love you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I see this rising wedge breaking to the downside. 1 hour time frame is pushing down on you. 15-minute is meandering. Doesn't look good. It's got a little bit of a flag, but it's making an M in my humble opinion. That is an M pattern to the downside. Anything is possible. We could see a huge move back up. I'll take a look at Bookmap one more time just to keep it kosher and see what's happening here for Bookmap. And when I look at Bookmap, I can clearly see, I mean, there's just still that bigger entrenched area down here at 16,250, and it's getting thinner up here at the higher order block. But we'll see. We will see. We will see. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And may God bless you all for being here. I love you all more than you would ever know. You mean the world to me. Without each and every one of you, I wouldn't have a channel. And on Thanksgiving, I keep coming back to this idea. This is why I bring this equipment everywhere I go. This is why I'm dedicated to my craft and to each and every one of you. I saw what we saw in the market today. Good probabilities of what we can see playing out, but we'll go from there. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. Everyone, there's no words that can express my true gratitude. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Believe in God. Believe in yourself. Remember, you can, you will, you are the best. And I am a motivational speaker. Some people's like, I sound like a motivational speaker. You know what? We all are if you're getting somewhere in life because you're inspiring others to do the same. So I love you all. Have a great night. Be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the live stream. I possibly will break into that morning update. See if I can get to it. I think I will be able to. So check out that morning update, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I can't wait. And check me in the Discord. If you're in my trading group, I'll be around today. I love you. Be safe. And with that, we're